comments, so I'll hit you up. Yes, message me at.
As soon as I come out here, they with their construction. They with their construction noises. Don't nobody want to hear all that. Good morning, guys. How y'all doing today? Just talking to myself. As soon as I came outside, then they want to make their little noise. Max, how's it going? Welcome in. How are you? Where are you tuning in from? I'm trying to set up my TikTok live. My TikTok live. Michelle, how you doing? Welcome in. 13, how are you? Alright, I'm trying to get the deals together on TikTok. How y'all doing today? Is the sound real loud over there? How's it going, 13? I'm okay. I'm struggling this morning, guys. I'm gonna be quite honest. I'm struggling, but it's okay. I'll be all right. Pendergrass, welcome in. How you doing, Joey? I'm all right. I had a very long night. My eyes kind of hurt. Yaya lost her bunny. Her bunny died, and it was so suddenly, and but it was just, yeah. But it's okay. DJ C Money, welcome in. Michelle, Mr. Friend, 13, how's it going? How you doing, Brent? I got my coffee somewhere. Ooh. Thank you, Mr. Friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it happened so... The bunnies are very delicate, and you don't know something is wrong until it's kind of too late. Bob, how you doing? Good morning, Charles. How are you? Angel, welcome in. Rocky, how's it going? No, she was a baby. She was only like 4 months old. So something, they have GI issues. You have to constantly be aware. You got to constantly make sure they're eating. You have to constantly make sure they're going to the bathroom. Thank you, Michael, for the heart me. Brent, thank you for the treasure clover. Oh, did I miss the key? I missed the treasure key. But thank you, Brent. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the treasure keys. The treasure keys. Thank you, Brent, for the gate to treasure. I like that one. That's a new gift in the gift gallery. And you were the first one to gift it to me. Thank you. We forget that animals have the same medical. Yeah. It was just... It was a very hard night last night. Well, she said she don't want any more bunnies. She said, Mama, I don't think I could take losing another one. they're just so, and then not all, you can't take them to all. Hayden, she passed away. She can't, you can't take them to every vet. You gotta take them to exotic pet vet. She passed away, Hayden. Good morning to you, Physics Bro. Man, as soon as I came out here, they started their construction. Well, Hayden, she, Yaya called me last night and she said, Mama, please pray for Usagi. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's not eating. And so I prayed. And how you doing, Scott? Good morning. And I stayed on the phone with her. And I kind of felt like I was going to have to come. I was going to have to, come over here. So I didn't go on live last night. I came this way. I stayed on the phone with her. I was researching. So I was asking Yaya questions. When's the last time she ate? Just everything. And she ate. She was fine the night before. She ate in the morning and the afternoon. And Yaya says the last time she had eaten was probably around 2. But that evening she tried to feed her like around 6 or 7. So a few hours later, 4 hours later, 5 hours later, she tried to feed her and she wouldn't eat. And she was laying kind of funny. And so she offered her water. She didn't want to drink water. They have to constantly eat because of their digestive system. They have to constantly eat and drink water. And she was refusing everything. And so I was like, okay, I'm coming, but I'm a couple hours away. So she tried to give her infant gas drops that helps because they can't belch and they can't pass gas. And so she tried that, and it's just, I'm on the phone with her and I'm coming down the street, and like a few seconds before I walked in the house, she passed away. So it was, last night was a hard night. Last night we all were crying. I feel like my eyes are sore from crying. But bunnies before rabbits and hares can be very sensitive to any disturbances. Yeah, and they're good at hide. They don't show when something is wrong, so you don't know until it's kind of too late. And you can't take them to every vet. They got to go to an exotic vet, and the only one is very far away. And so we didn't even have a chance by the time I got here. I mean, she passed away before I got here, and by the time, it wouldn't have been enough time. So yeah, so Hayden, just send your prayers and your positive thoughts. Yeah, so I don't know if you're going to see her on live for a while. So yeah, it was hard last night. Okay, let me greet everybody. Chill Real Deal, thank you for the roses and for the heart me, Zizu. Buenos dias. Thank you, Brent, for the prayers. Thank you, Hayden. I really appreciate that. How you doing, Blake? Yeah, ooh, somebody's fur babies. It's 2 of them. They are on the move. Somebody's dogs got out. Good morning, Ruben. Yeah, so yeah, I'm here. Calypso, how you doing? I'm probably gonna be here for a while. How you doing, Calypso? Good morning to you, beautiful. You guys, Physics Bro, he is the ambassador of Tabiland. How you doing? Terrific. I'm doing okay, Calypso. I'm doing okay. Thank you for liking the live. I'm sorry about the background noise, guys. It was quiet, and then as soon as I came out here, they started up with their construction. Yeah, Ambassador Fred. Thank you, Timothy. I feel like my face is kind of puffy. Aw, that's nice, Hayden. Thank you. Yeah, bunnies are so fragile. Thank you, Yandri. They're so delicate, and it's kind of difficult to take care of them. I'm not married, Timothy. Happy smiling. Ruben, thank you for the rose. I told Yaya maybe we just get another cat. I said, hey, how about you keep Ilse? She was supposed to be your cat anyway. Why she with me all the time? It's okay. I'm gonna do something with them. We gonna go out of town or something so I can try to cheer them up. Am I looking for a man? No, I got one. His name is Jesus. His name Jesus. Get a parrot? Maybe, Mr. Friend. Thank you. You like my dress? Her and Elsie? Yes, because she's always messing with her, Hayden. She's always messing. She picks her up and twirls her around like, yeah, you can't do her like that. She don't like that. Barn screams. Yeah, I'm going to take them. I don't know if I'm going to take Marnie or not. That little chick. But, one of the hardest things about being a parent is when your kids are hurting and you can't do nothing about it. You see them cry and you can't fix it. That disturbs my soul. I be wanting to make stuff right. I be wanting to do something about it and I can't do anything about it. It sucks. I'm a little bit upset. There goes a little bumblebee. Take some time. Yeah. She called the little exotic vet that's maybe an hour and a half away. And she was asking him questions, and then she called me and she told me what they say, and I said, well, can you call him back and ask him this? And she said that the Yaya and Yo-Yo both said that the woman that was on the phone with her was really rude. Was really, really rude and not helpful. So I'm upset about that too. Somebody calling you, they're in distress about their, pet, and you want to be rude. What's wrong with people? Grief offers lessons for the primary and the secondary Jaya primary. Yes. Wade, good morning to you. We were all crying last night. Yo-Yo was so helpful. I told her, thank you so much for being so helpful. Yaya was panicking and stuff, and Yo-Yo was calm, and I'm on the phone with her trying to keep her calm. And I called Usagi my grand bunny. I'm like, how my grand bunny doing? You taking care of my grand bunny? If I walk in the room and she was in the cage, I'd be like, why you got my grand bunny in the cage? Take her. She don't want to be out in the cage. Take her out of there. Let her roam around. Is it Levi? Welcome in. Good morning, EJB. Wait, it's because we lost a pet last night. My daughter lost her little fur baby. Super friend Charles. Barbed wire, welcome in. How's it going, Charles? How you doing today? I won't talk about it for the entire live, but people may come in and ask what's wrong because I posted on my stories last night that there was an emergency, so I missed the live last night. We buried her last night. Hayden, you doing good, Charles? How your grandbabies? Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Charles, for the Bloom Melody. Thank you, Brent, for the Treasure Clover. Yeah, I'll try not to keep it, going throughout the live, but maybe people will come in and ask why I didn't come on live last night. Thank you, Brent, for the Treasure Key. Took your school shopping last week. Did she spend up all your coins, Charles? Great, welcome in. Thank you, Faith. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for your kind words. It does help. I had people checking on me last night. What's wrong, Tabby? What happened? Why you not on live? You guys care about me. I really appreciate it. It means something to me. Yes, I am. She's a freshman this year in high school. Oh, so she gotta be looking fresh. She gotta be looking nice. It's so it would definitely work for me. I think about it. I think about cutting my hair, but I don't know. Drayton, thank you for the follow. Very kind. We don't want nothing. Oh, thank you, Hayden. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being so kind to my yaya. I appreciate you hanging out in my community. Thank you, Mr. Friend. JJ, welcome in. Thank you, Charles, for the gate and treasure. That's a gate to treasure. That's a cool new gift. What's going on with you, Christ, homie? Mike, welcome in. Thank you, Charles, for the sea of love. Listen, Yaya's live again. Right here. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Hayden. Good morning, JJ. In the past, a few different domestic. Really? How you doing, Mike? Mike with the red shirt. All right, Wade. I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you, Brent. How you doing, Mike with the red shirt? Charles, thank you for the cheering crab. Mike with the muscles. They made my day. I will tell her, Hayden. I will tell her. I'm going to try to do whatever I can to brighten her day. Take her to Starbucks. Maybe go get food or whatever. Just try to take her mind off of her. Hug on her. Watch some funny stuff. Take her on the bike ride. She likes riding on the e-bike. I'm going to take her for a ride tonight. My day is going okay, JJ. James, how you doing? Thank you for the compliment. Don't tell me nothing. Nobody knows that I'm talking about Mike. Mike with the red shirt. Mike with the muscles. You do got muscles, Mike. Maybe you gotta show him off a little more, Mike. Charles 187. Don't nobody know what we're talking about except Brent. Yeah, keep her busy. Yeah, let's go to Target. What do you need from Target? That's her favorite place. Thinking a little bit less. Alright, Mr. Friend. God bless you. Michael Manning, how you doing? Thank you, Charles, for the Thailand Spark. Charles, how's it going in Arizona? Did you go swimming? You been swimming lately? We twinning this morning also in my porch. Just hanging, really? You want to come up on the panel, Hayden, so we can see you? Alan, welcome in. Good morning to you. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You just got out of the pool? Almighty, thank you for the follow. Gregorio, blessings to you. I appreciate you guys. You guys cheer me up. Being in Tabby Land makes me feel better. I want to say thank you to you guys. Ooh, that was such a sharp noise. You shirtless inside of here? What's the temperature, Hayden? I guarantee you ain't hotter than it is over here. 116 today. Thank you, Gregorio. God bless you. Found out yesterday that my turkey reached a couple days ago. I knew when I left that horrible situation. Oh, I'm so sorry, Charles. Thank you, Mike, for the gift of treasure. I'm so sorry, Charles. Thank you, Mike, for the gifts. Thank you, Mike. Oh, thank you, Mike. It's so kind of you. Thank you for helping me reach my goal. And for the treasure clovers. Charles, thank you for the gold populars. I'm sorry, Charles. Charles in charge. It's so hard. I've lost so many, fur babies, feather babies. I've lost turtles and fish. It's hard, but I thank God. So last night when we buried her, I prayed over her. And I thank God. I said, God, I know that she didn't belong to us, but she was a gift. So I thank you for her, this little gift. Thank you, Brent, for the finger hearts. My comment went through. It's 81 already. That's not too hot. My water on my thing. Thank you, Mike, for the gold populars. They're building something over there. And pray for 81. I do too. But dang, thank you for the follow. I'm still so young and I've been through so many animal friends already. Yeah. I had to leave the situation, even if it meant those animals would perish. Gave them to my mother, but I knew she wouldn't. Oh, I'm so sorry, Charles. Yeah, they are unique. I have this, I have the, I believe that we'll get to see them again one day. If they meant something to us, everything that matters to us, no matter how tiny, it matters to God. And I'm like, if we loved them and they loved us, I feel like we'll see them again. I really believe that. I just do my best to let them live and be themselves. Yeah. I feel like that too. Like sometimes I spoil Marnie, like I give her certain treats, and Yaya said, "Why you do that? She don't need that." I say, "Hey Yaya, one day she gonna die, okay? Let her be spoiled." She said, "Mama, why you have to say it like that?" I'm like, I keep that in my mind because so the way I look at death, it is sad, but I'm reminded of it because I feel like it keeps me in the present. I won't wait. I won't put stuff off. And I look at Marnie and I know one day she's not going to be here forever. In and so I try to fill her days the best way I can, spoiling her, giving her love, spending as much time with her, uh, because she's not gonna be here for very long. How you doing? Thank you. Blessings to you. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for stopping by. That goes for us all. You get more. Thank you, Darren. I appreciate the compliment. Good morning to you. Happy Monday. About the Bible, but I believe God made animals for us. Why wouldn't love them? Shaquille, good morning to you. Making tough choices, whether we want to or not, ready or not. Thank you, Jeffros. So yeah, I, I don't know. I think about death a lot because everybody is going to go that way one day, and especially our animals, they don't get to be with us for very long because we live so long. It's our responsibility to make this place better for everyone. I agree. I will not dwell on the morbid, but consider that you might expire before morning. Be ready, prepare, make plans. Yeah, yeah. I'm always like, the girls don't like when I talk about that. Then I tell them, hey, because, I tell them, I try to teach them how to take care of each other. And I tell them, like, hey, there's gonna come a day when I may not be, when I'm not gonna be here. So I want y'all to know how to take care of yourselves and each other. And they get so upset. Yo, yeah, it's like, Mama, why you gotta talk like that? I'm like, because it's true. One day, I don't know what my time. God gave me extra time. I don't know if He gave me extra 15 years, 20 years, or 40 years. Who knows? I think it's good to talk about my father passed. Oh, I'm so sorry, Hayden. Was the morbid, I considered that too often. My mom always says she's gonna be gone one day. My reply is me too. Maybe you, maybe before you, we don't know. Yeah. Oh, there's such a beautiful butterfly. I have a question though, while we're talking about it, when it comes to plans. So say like you have property, right? You have property and you pass away. What's the best way to transfer your property, like your assets to your children or your family members? Is it in a trust? Like what is the easiest hassle free way, if you have anything? A will, so that they won't have no issues. Living trust, have a written down statement and lawyer and review of the type. The best parents can do, strive for his raised children, capable. Believe that the righteous to conceive everyone like Hezekiah, honest will your request for extended life will be acknowledged. A testament shows the truth. My old job, in my old job, every day I would see people and think they had no idea today was a day. That's how I felt, Mike, when I had my near-death experience. It's hard for me to look at pictures because that day me and my sister, we went to like a little lake to walk around, and she took pictures of me that day, and it's so hard for me to look at those pictures, and because whenever I do, I think about that could have been the last picture that was taken of me. Like that could have, I would have never thought that day that was going to happen. And even when I was in the hospital going through it, in that moment when I was realizing what was happening, I said to myself, I'm like, I can't believe I'm 29 and this is how I'm going to die. I had that thought in my mind. I'm 29 years old and I can't believe this is how I'm going to die. No one ever suspects it. There are tons of negative info about putting your possessions in a trust. Ignore them. Do it. It costs like a subscription. Zach, how's it going? How are you? Welcome back in. The longer you pay into life insurance, the more money you bill. King, welcome in. I don't have a whole lot, but what I do have, I wanted to go to Yaya and Yo-Yo. I'm doing good. one thing that I have considered is like, God allowed me to live. What if I outlive everybody? Like, even my kids. I don't want to think about that. Lucky my dad was very smart about this, and me and my stepmom and brother were able to get everything. Oh, that's good. Two things to remember: inform your home insurance company about the move. Two, inform the country. Inform your home insurance company about the move, and inform the country of the transfer period. I'm listening, but I have to get a couple things. Okay, no worries, Mike. So you mean like what? Okay, I don't have home insurance. I can't get my tiny house insured. I tried. No one will insure my tiny house. Research living trust. Have a lease or property paper for your house. I get yeah. You could take it, no legal trouble. Yeah, I don't have insurance on my tiny house. No one will insure it. Rocky, how's it going? I told Yaya one time, I was like, if something were to happen to me, what would you want to do with the tiny house? Would you want to sell it? She's like, no, I'm keeping it. I said, what about my car? She's like, I'm keeping all your stuff, Mom. Personal property. I look Arab. Yeah, I don't have home insurance. Yeah, it's like, Ma, I want your stuff. I'm not selling nothing. I don't have much, like my tiny house is small. Ain't nothing much in there, but yeah, I'm not in the woods today. But I'll be back later this week. I had a family emergency, Amy. A lot of my dad's stuff and my stepmom hasn't touched a lot of it either. Mm. I'm doing okay, Amy. I'm doing okay. How are you today? There is a wasp nest that I'm going to. We knocked it down, but then they made another little bitty one. Been so long, I don't think about him every day. I still have his stuffed ashes. Oh, those items have some meaning, even if it's just to me. So I have this coat. It's like a petticoat, and I was gonna donate it because I don't wear it too often. I'm thinking it's in very good condition. I took care of it, and someone else would benefit from it. And Yaya saw me going to donate, and she was like, "What are you doing with your coat?" And I was like, "I'm gonna donate." She was like, "Why would you do that?" And I was like, "Because I don't wear it anymore." She's like, "No, Mama." She said, "Can you just keep it?" She's like, "I remember my childhood, you wearing that coat." She said, "Please don't." I was like, "You really want me to keep it?" She said, "Yeah." So I kept it. Yeah. She was like, "Don't do that. What are you doing?" Usually steals most of the year. Texas, but New Jersey would impose a transfer death tax via probate if tiny house was entranced in a land trust. No probate. Oh, I'm gonna look into that. Um, mm, but the tiny house is like, because I bought it cash. There's no really proof that it belongs to me. Like I have the title of the trailer, but it's not in my name. It's not in my name. It just they gave it to me when I got the tiny house. Keep stuff that has memories to me as well. Storage tub. So Hayden, for Yaya and Yo-Yo, I have stuff from when they were babies, like their first stuff. Their little beanies from the hospital. They each have their own bag where I keep their like stuff that's sentimental. guess, but that makes it possession is law. I don't know. Yours truly is a unique situation. Oh, thank you for this, bro. I appreciate you guys' advice. I'll look into that. You should have some kind of title deed for your home. Yeah, the only thing that I got when I bought the tiny house is they gave me the title of the trailer. That's it. A legal transfer of transaction because it proves you own it, I believe. Yeah, there's no title on it. How you doing, Al? Welcome in. So when Yaya turned 18, I made her the beneficiary, like of my bank account. You know, whatever I have in there. Please, bro, I'm not surprised. A unique person will always present unique situations. And I was asking the representative from my bank. I said, "What happens in these situations? Like if no one is on the account, or if someone's in the will for the bank account, but then they're not on the actual is the beneficiary at the bank?" And she was explaining it to me. But there's always a way for everything. Thank you, JJ's. Yeah, a bunch of wood over there, a bunch of building wood. It showed you look nice and expensive. Wood is so expensive nowadays. Do you have a transfer upon death file with the bank? Is that the same as? I think so. Well, I know that Yaya and Yo-Yo are my beneficiaries. So like something happened to me. Tabby not here no more. I crossed the Rainbow Bridge. Then my whatever I have, it goes to them. We make accounts with 2 or more names attached. Professional, so take what I say with a grain of salt. I asked the woman at the bank, and I said, "So if I pass away tomorrow, God forbid, it different? What happened?" She said, "Well, they would just come, and they would be able to." I don't know. I gotta look at my paperwork. I can call them and ask them. I don't know. You say it's different? I can ask them. You take a drive on the Mario Kart Rainbow Road. It's gonna play that music. Would it be? Thank you for the gated treasure. They would need to provide this certificate. Thank you. Would it be? How you feeling today? Palm Avenue, welcome in. I don't know. I'll call my bank and ask them today. Correct, Jay. And if the check is in place, doing no property. Yes, I do. Do you like it, CoinB? I'll ask them. I'll ask them, Physics Bro. Thank you guys for all your info. Maybe not Yo-Yo yet, but yeah, it should. Yeah. Well, I asked them because when so I had Yaya on there first, and then I called for a issue recently, and they were going over my stuff, and they had something wrong, and so I had to go into the one of the branches and get it fixed, and so I added Yo-Yo. Thank you, would it be? I appreciate you. How's your day today? And I think I had that fitness bro, but I was asking the woman. I said, even with my daughter being 12, will they still split it? You know, like it'll go. And she said, yeah. I told Yaya, I said, look, so Yaya's be 19 next in September, and Yo-Yo's 12. And I told Yaya, I said, Yaya, if something were to happen to me, I want Yo-Yo to stay with you. I want her to stay with you. And I feel like Yaya would, you know, maybe a second or two between comments here. Probably do too. Oh, I'm well about to go on break before leaving. You working? What it be? That's so funny. They're funny. Yeah, I wouldn't. I would want them to stay together. I'm glad everybody is pretty open about talking about death, because some people get very upset, but it's life, you know. One day we all gone through. So I leave about it. Oh, okay. Did you have a? How was your work? Dark Vader, welcome in. Hector, how's it going? I feel like my face is puffy today. Charles, thank you for liking it live. I appreciate you, Charles. So they play something eventually, yeah. Yeah. Death awaits us all, you know. But I don't see that as the end. It's a transition. And I had guardianship of Ken's until 18. She never saw her father, but oh, that is horrible. You don't want to be involved. And you don't want to take care of your responsibility. You don't want to participate, but you don't want to relinquish your rights. That's insane. Yaya, an adult, she could definitely become Yaya's guardian. I kind of figured. Yeah. Yaya, I'm so grateful for Yaya and Yo-Yo. Like I said last night, so while I was still at home, I was on the phone, and I could hear Yaya talking to Yo-Yo, and she was like, Yo-Yo, can you go get this? Can you do this? And, you know, Yaya was a little bit upset. And Yo-Yo was just doing everything that Yaya requested. And when I got here, you could tell Yo-Yo was tired. She usually goes to bed early, but she was up, and she was consoling Yaya. She's just so helpful. And the way they are with each other, I'm so grateful that they take care of each other, that they love each other, they mother each other. I'm just a blessing, because I'm not gonna be here one day, and they gonna have each other, and I'll makes me happy to know that they're gonna be looking out for each other. Met him, she was completely unaffected. Whoa. Dragon 7, how you doing? I don't understand that train of thought. You create a life and you don't want to be involved. Like, you know that you have a child that is walking around, living, breathing. You don't want to get to know them? Work, had a tough day, and I remembered you and how calm and tranquil you are. It helped me a lot. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for sharing that with me. Hard work pays off. How you doing? I'm glad that I can be of help. I just want to brighten you guys' day in any little way I can. We all have those tough days, you know. I had one last night. It's funny though, like in the midst of pain and sorrow, we still find ways to laugh. I forgot what we were laughing about last night. I forgot what we were laughing. Yaya said something funny last night. We all bust out laughing. It's like we crying, wiping our face and laughing, you know? Yeti, how's it going? Thank you, Would It Be, for the heart me. Me, Yaya, and Yo Yo, we're a nice little trio. We're a nice little trio. A trio of lefties. But Yaya's sleeping. I checked on her before I came out here. I'm gonna see if she wants to do something today. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about getting her something. Maybe some type of necklace or something. Yeah, we're all left-handed, Hayden. Something with bunnies on it. I don't know. Something that she can wear. Maybe a necklace because she likes to wear jewelry necklaces. So maybe I get her something. Like I have this one. It's a cat, and maybe I get her something. I don't know. I'm still gonna hold off on the dark humor word. Please do, Mike, because I'm okay, but I'm not fully across that line where I won't cry. No, I just put it back in the ponytail, Jing. It's because I need to wash my hair. No, I buried her hair last night. I buried her hair, you know, because after a while, like, she was warm for a little bit, then they get cold and then stiff, and then after a while they start smelling, and Yaya just wanted to do it as quickly as possible, so. But I don't know. How you doing, Mike C? Good morning to you. We prayed and sprinkled little flowers over her little body. And Juan, good morning to you. No. My daughter had a rabbit, a Holland Lop. No, Marnie, she's okay. She in there. Barton Spring. Yeah, Marnie is in there. Marnie and Ilse, they're both in there. Marnie she has like a little spot on her tail where she's been scratching it, and she scratched all the fur out. I'm gonna have to doctor it up today. That's crazy. Left hand is only 10% of the world, but your whole, yeah. So it's it's me. So I have a nephew. He's left-handed. So no one else in my family was left-handed. So like growing up, I kind of struggled learning how to do stuff. But then my nephew came. He's left-handed, but Yaya and Yo-Yo are left-handed too. And I tried to see if they would write with their right hand. And they're like, what are you? One of them asked me, Mama, why do you keep doing that? It's uncomfortable. I was like, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not forcing you, you know? But yeah, all three of us. And they say that men are usually more left-handed than women. And then for both of them to be left-handed is rare. All the tools, yeah. When I was growing up, Hayden, our desk in school were all right-handed, and one teacher ordered me a left-handed desk. All of you in here are the same. It's an honor for me to be able to meet you. Never saw you, never gave a hug in person. Don't know if you're tall or short. Put some apple cider vinegar. Yeah, it may be a yeast thing. Yes, your son is a lefty? I'll do that for this, bro. I bet that's gonna burn. I'll put in a little spray bottle so I can squirt it. Jonin, how are you? Yeah, like I remember specifically growing up trying to learn how to tie my shoes. I struggled with that because I would watch them and I do everything with my left hand. Everything. And so trying to watch my mom do stuff, I struggled a little bit. So I don't know if I told you guys this. So when I started writing, I would write my letters upside down and backwards. Upside down and backwards. When I started learning how to write, like when I wrote my name, the A would be upside down, the B would be backwards, like it was all out of sorts. Yeah, everything. I throw everything. Django, how you doing? Yeah, instruments too. Even with like buildings, like tools, stuff is for right-handed. But what don't kill you, make you stronger. Come here, Morning. Let me squirt this vinegar on you too. I'm glad your signal is much better. Oh, what it be? Well, I'm not at home right now. I'm visiting family, but I did get Starlink. Supersonic, good morning to you. Was right in there. Wingdings. Yeah, I wrote upside down and backwards. I don't know why, but you know, Yaya did that too. Her stuff was similar to mine. Hers was like backwards, so I could hold it up. She would write her name, and I would hold it up to her, and you could read it. Wingding, no, I'm gonna look it up though, Mike. Is great, less stress. Yeah, I got Tabby Land upgraded to Starlink. I'm gonna look it up. When you do a cartwheel, do you start with your left hand? No, no. I don't think so. You're reversing my turn. Can you raise your left hand? Left hand. This hand. I'm gonna put left hand. There was 9 trillion born. I see it, Mike. But no, thank you for the follow. It looks right to you. Yeah, this is my right hand. So growing up, how I remembered my left from my right, my mom would be like, "Which hand do you write with?" And I okay, and then in school, the teacher would say, "Use that too. Which hand did you write with?" The whole class would say right. I'm like, "Oh, I'm lefty." I'm from America. I'm in Texas. Wingdings. Charles, thank you for liking it live. Remember them big old fat pencils we had to write with in school? Do I use WhatsApp? No, I don't have WhatsApp. Them big old fat, you know when little kids are in school? We had the different type of paper. You know, it's not, you need to buy auto tapper. I thought you were using the auto tapper, Charles. Bueno, thank you for liking it live. Hammer time. Good morning to you, Hammer time. So one time I was going to see a neurologist. The mole beneath your left eye, your face. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, these these moles came later on, and this one I don't know when it came. I didn't used to. Now I have a lot of moles. I have moles here, and some of them I have a bunch of moles here, but they're kind of light. You can't pick them up on the camera. But I have a bunch of moles everywhere, and I guess from being out in the sun it's darkened them up. But just keep an eye on them. I do. But when I was younger, this mole right here was real prominent, and it kind of lightened up. But the other ones is I got them when I got older, and I'm sure it's sun, being out in the sun. He had a few moles up here. I told you guys, right? My granddad, he had this one mole on his shoulder. I think it was on this side, his left side. And sometimes he wouldn't have a shirt on, and it was like a perfect little circle. And I would say, Granddaddy, I'm gonna rip your mole off. He's like, no, don't do that. And like if he sat down on the floor, I would grab it and act like I was gonna take off running with it. He's like, no, 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 no. I'm like, Granddaddy, I'm gonna rip it off. He's like, no, don't do that. My mother, she's the most really. Thank you, Jay, for the fall. I used to mess with Granddaddy. I'm gonna rip your mole off. No, 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 no. He would laugh. You guys want to know why I like board games, card games, stuff like that? Probably because my granddad. I used to play Uno with that dude. He would be cheating. I'm like, Granddad, why are you cheating? Looking at my hand. You know how to take them out? Do I have a dermatologist? I don't have a dermatologist. Your boogie dancing. We have karaoke night on Friday. Yeah. I used to mess with the Granddad count cards and Uno. Yeah, that dude would be cheating. I'm like, Granddad, can you please stop looking at my hand? He would be actively like trying to peek. I said, Granddad, how you gonna be playing with me and you cheating? I'm your grandchild. Okay, Granddad ain't gonna cheat no more. Yeah. He said, okay, Granddad won't cheat no more. That dude. Beauty marks? Yeah, beauty marks. Both of my girls, they have a bunch of moles too. Yaya has a mole on her nose that's similar. And it's funny because a lot of the moles that I have on my body, Yo-Yo has them in this, like in the same area, but on the opposite side of her body. He used to tell my mom, get your mugshot on the left side and let the bank security camera see only the right. That's so funny. A lot of board games. I gotta show. Really? What's your favorite one, Hayden? I'm doing okay, Spencer. I'm doing okay. I met a person like that. Like their nose wasn't shaped the same on both sides. So like if you saw them from the left side, it looked completely different. They do stars, like famous people. They will uh, take pictures, like split their face in half, and you know what I mean. Like, and then they'll say like they'll double the left side or the right side and put it together, and it changes the way they look sometimes. I think Yaya and Yo-Yo both have an asymmetric, like a symmetrical face. They both face look the same on both sides. Yo-Yo does. I think Yaya does too, for sure. You seen that? A lot of Uno and Sorry. Then when we got older. Catton. What's Catton? And Clue. I have zero asymmetry. Really? Brad Knox, how's it going? I wonder what contributes to somebody's face being asymmetrical. Yakna, thank you for the follow. To explain in a short sentence, you'll have to look it up. Like a village building game? That sounds kind of fun. Yakna, thank you. How are you today? We play Jenga a lot. I like Jenga. We play Jenga too. I don't have it. My mom has it in there, but I don't have it. At home, I don't have Jenga at the tiny house. It stands out the more asymmetrical face is. It's rare. Really? Is it really rare for a person's face to be symmetrical? Do people have more are there more asymmetrical faces than there are symmetrical? You make trades or go to war with other players too? Thank you, Jonan. Safari Art, how are you? Thank you, Spencer. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy your day too. God bless you, Spencer. Palsy radically changed my friend's face. Aww. I came across a woman's video yesterday, and she had Bell's palsy, and she was talking about how her husband like loves her and accepts her, and he doesn't care that her, you know, face. She was talking about dating, and she said that she was in a relationship with this guy, and she said he checked off all the boxes, but that he had two issues with her. He said, you don't wear enough makeup, and then it was something else, I can't remember. And she's like, I'm so glad I didn't settle in that relationship. She's like, because now I've gained a little weight. And she's like, not only that, but look at my face. I have Bell's palsy. And she's like, if I would have settled on him, she was like, maybe he wouldn't have been with me. Maybe he would have been discontent and left me. She's like, my husband now loves me how I am. Thank you, Brent, for the roses. Thank you, guys, for the gifts. Thank you, Brent. Bayfall, how's it going? Thank you, Mike. What's the reason for Bell's palsy? Like, Mike, do you know what's the reason for Bell's palsy? Like, it kind of happens all of a sudden, no? Temporary inflammation of an artery that squeezes through your skull, which paralyzes your face. And it's always like it's like one side, right? Thank you, Charles. Oh, that's pretty. The pink little butterflies. Thank you, Charles, for the sweet flutter. Key signs include drooping mouth or eyelid, trouble closing one eye, and drooling. You had it? Oh. Something to do with nerves? What? It says the risk group is more common during pregnancy. I didn't know that, or in people with diabetes or upper respiratory infections. It mimics a stroke. How you doing, MMM? Welcome in, sir. Alfred, welcome in. That's why we do a stroke test and not just assume. So I often read about, like, I try to read about stuff like heart attack and stroke and stuff like that. But they say, is it for the stroke or the heart attack? I think it's for the heart attack that the symptoms that women get is not the same as the ones that men get. Alfred, thank you for the rose. How are you? It's different and time is a factor. Sure, JJ. It happened to me at work. Scared my supervisor to death. She thought I had a stroke, but I knew. Oh. Thank you, Alfred, for the treasure clover. Leonard, how you doing, Leonard? How your dad doing, sir? How is life treating you, Leonard? How's it going, sir? A few strokes, but many people with temporary facial droops. You just got back from visiting your dad. How he doing? Rap Hill, welcome in. Maurice Middleton, welcome in. I believe my massive doses of vitamin B12 helped me overcome it quickly with. Babe, how's it going? Unnoticeable facial scarring. Did it happen a long time ago, Physics Bro? Before? Thank you for the follow. He's good, sleeps most of the day except when I'm in town. You keep him moving, Leonard. Red Robin, welcome in. Thank you for liking the live. It's leading from the acute stomach ache, and is it to your middle back or shoulder you have a problem? Yo-yo? I would have, I had something going on with my heart. It was like, and the pain would kind of permeate up. And I remember them doing a bunch of tests. Absolutely shut the church down yesterday. Really? About 30 years ago. That's why when the orange man had facial droop and everyone was saying struggle, I'm like, maybe not. Thank you, JJ. I appreciate that. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for the love. How was that experience for you, Physics Bro? Like, were you afraid? Were you supersonic? Thank you for liking the live. Rosalind, how you doing? Nothing much, supersonic, nothing much. You went fishing? Did you catch anything? Before, thank you for the treasure clovers. What happened? We talking about a bunch of different stuff. We were talking about death, supersonic. My daughter, she lost her bunny last night. And then we started getting on different health topics and stuff. Bunch of Crocker. Mouth bass. Did you do catch and release or did y'all cook them? Thank you, Supersonic. You talk properly, but it definitely goes away. Not afraid. I wanted to research more and discovered that crazy massive doses. Wow. Being around the bush. Will you be with me for the rest of your life? But I don't know you and you don't know me. You want to be with me for the rest of my life? How do you know I'm a decent person? Oh, she passed away, Supersonic. Cooked the larger ones, the babies got thrown back in. Evil dude, what happened? What happened, Hayden? What happened? You talking about the fish? Important to rewrite. If it ever happens to anyone, use methyl cobalamin instead of that's mm, use methylcobalamin instead of is it cyanocobalamin? That's vitamin B12. So methylcobalamin. Oh, he's bound to the ground. Yeah. What if I'm not a good person? Would you guys ever just meet somebody and get married to them same day? How he know Terry good? Yeah, I could be bad. I could be mean. You know, you can't. Not same day. How you know? I'm a decent person. Good is subjective. Yeah, you're very right, Renee. You would marry somebody same day? If you know, you know. I have a question for you, gentlemen in here. Just Ken, how you doing? How long does it take a man? I think they were talking about this in Celine's life. How long does it take for a man? Let's say you go and you meet a woman, right? Y'all go on a date. How long does it take for a man to realize he wants to marry that woman? Have to have the right vibe connection. Tabby, the worst there is. How long does it take a man to know that he wants to marry? When she checks all the boxes. So if she don't check one, no marriage. 6 to 9 months is enough. Daryl, good afternoon to you. How you feeling today? Depends on what marriage really means to the man. So let's say you are a man looking for marriage. You want to get married one day. Maybe sooner than later or later than, you know. But how do you know you meet a woman, you want to marry her? Mentally, I can't say she would have to be an amazing woman person. 3 years, credit, blood, ancestry, mental. Long walks on the beach, has to like dogs. 3 years? Take you to, no? I'm waiting years to get married, 3 to 5, but I'll know before then. It took me about a month, but I revealed it. This is a very cute little bumble. He or she is going around to all the little flowers. Just buzzing. First, the man has to be hubby material first. More serious and actual thing. It would have to be mutually beneficial to both of them, a special relationship. Coach to Air, thank you for the follow. Mm-hmm. So do men usually know pretty pretty soon that they want to marry a woman? If they want to marry, if she's, they can see her future with her. Love at first sight? I believe it can happen, but I think it's extremely rare. What's my channel about? All kinds of stuff. We talk about all kinds of stuff. I'm always outside. Usually I'm in the woods, but I'm not there right now. I need a good anniversary gift for a woman who has everything. Ask her what she wants, physics bro. I wouldn't know, haven't done it yet. But possible. On the people, very complicated but good question. I believe in love at first sight, but holding stuff could be controversial, but not all the time. Why I'm sad? I am a little bit sad. We lost a little member of our family last night, but I'm okay. Maybe the water. What you talking about? Wallace, I'm doing okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting responding to text message. Give her flowers and write a poem. Keep it simple or make them some arts and craft book. I'll ask her. I'll have to spend around if I you real without asking. I'll spend $5. I don't. Something was wrong. Supersonic. Something was wrong. So Valerie got expensive taste. What's the most you have spent on a gift, physics, bro? Thank you, Wallace, for the compliment. Valerie got expensive taste. Oh no, Jordan. Wisdom, welcome in. What are you gonna give her for $5 for this, bro? Very expensive, very. Do you mind it? Has it ever been like a time where you're like, Valerie is way too expensive? Or are you just like, it's okay? I think if I was a guy, I'd probably be giving a woman all my money. You mind? I think if I was a guy, I think my woman would be getting all my money. I would be giving, here, baby, what you want? You hungry? Janice, how you doing, sir? Thank you for the heart to me. How's it going, Janice? He said, yes, I mind. Yeah, I kind of feel like if I was a guy, I'd be giving a woman all my money. Here, baby, just take it. Take my wallet. Can I put some gas in my truck? Have a little bit for food? Tabius. Brent was down to his last $2 last week. These last $2, I'm not gonna lose. Oh, Sensei Thompson, how are you? We can do expensive now, but when I was teaching, I'm like, be minded. How's it going, Daniel? Terry just want all the cash. No, I don't care about that. It's funny because some men try to impress me with cash, and then they find out very quickly that I don't really care about that. And it's kind of like they'd be like, "What's wrong with you? Why it's not impressing you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't like any of that." But I think if I was a guy, I had a lady, 'cause women like nice stuff, and most women like nice stuff. Or you could be strange like me. I like handmade gifts and stuff like that. And you can pick me flowers, and I don't know. You know how to carve stuff out of wood? I like that too. Paint me something. Write me a poem. I like all that stuff. Stuff that take time. Last $2 went to escrow. Thank you, MMM, for the roses. Can you teleport that mindset to New Jersey? You can borrow my Jerry curl for next week. Yeah, I like handmade stuff or like cook me a meal. I like that. Or I just like stuff, like if you're an artist or you like working with your hands or just because that's stuff that takes time. I really like that. Handmade stuff. Like sometimes the girls make me handmade gifts and I love them so much. I really, really like Yaya made me the card for Mother's Day and it was the hummingbirds and I like it so much. And Yo-Yo has made me little gifts and I treasure them so much because it's unique. It's I really like it. Yo-Yo, she always picking me flowers. I like that. She gives me a little bouquet, tiny little bouquets. It makes me so happy. Strong, how you doing? James, welcome in. Personally, the most simple things make the difference. Even a small stone with a funny shape. Aw, it's like that song from Timberland, The Way You Are. I'm doing okay, Strong. James, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. So James, he part of Tabbyland crew. Yaya lost her bunny last night, James. So just giving you a little update. I had to come to town. That was why I didn't come on live last night to do Bible reading. Because something was wrong with the bunny. And by the time I got here, the bunny passed away. I'll blow $6 on a Hallmark card instead of $5. He said I put that in my spirit. Yeah, James. Mike did a little bit of research too, and they have GI issues, and they hide their symptoms, and so by the time you know there's something's wrong, it's like too late. Oh, her name was Usagi, Usagi. It meant bunny in Japanese. He said, "Marry me, Michelle. I love you." Yeah, it was so. We're probably not gonna get no more bunnies. They're very delicate. It's kind of hard to take care of them. Until oh. So I say, yeah, how about a white cat? We get a white cat, they're a little bit easier. Mike said bunnies are like a man just saying I'm fine too. That makes me sad. Walking my yard and paints to paint, man. Hey, Philly, bro, you can't be like that. Yeah, so but Yaya was constantly paying attention to her, like she kept a close eye on her, and it kind of restricted Yaya's life though because she wouldn't want to be away from her for very long. It was kind of very restrictive for her. You can't be away from them too long. She doing okay, James. She doing okay. She did eat. She started eating. She started eating, so she okay. It had to be something that she ate, James, because the day before, I don't know if you was in the live, she found Ilzy had gotten hold of a rat, and I saw half of it. Marnie had it, so I don't know if it made her sick or whatever, but I seen Marnie messing with it. I was gonna make a blind joke, but it's okay, Janice. We need all the humor to the poor bunny. I'm far away. Do you have enough for a flight here? Michelle Physics, bro, has a wife. Not an animal or anything. Yeah, that too. I love the little bunny too. I called her my grand bunny. But just to see my daughter so sad and so, She loved her so much. Yo-Yo loved her. Russell, how you doing? Russell, thank you for checking on me last night. I appreciate it. Jane, thank you for the donut. But it's gonna be okay. I know it's gonna be okay. And Aya will be okay in time, and I'll get her another, not a bunny, but another fur baby. EJB, how you doing? He is a very fine gentleman. Physics bro is a very fine gentleman. Thank you, Strong. How have you been? How's your baby doing? My mom, Strong, my mom asked me about you the other day. She couldn't remember your screen name, but she was like, you know the one she come up and she be rapping? I said, you mean Strong? She's like, yeah. She's like, how's she doing? My mom is a fan of you, Strong. Thank you, Jane, for the hand heart. Thank you, Rosa, for the heart me. I'm doing good, Victor. I'm Marty doing okay. Ilse's doing okay. Ilse was like last night when I was trying to get her in the car, put her in the kennel. She hid from me, and I was calling. I was like, Ilse, I'm trying to find her in the dark. I said, Ilse, and she came out from under the house, walking all slow. I said, you know what we doing? Come on here. She gets car sick. She don't like being in the car. I said, I know. I'm sorry, but we gotta go back. I know, Russell. I really didn't want to miss the Bible reading last night. So, but my spirit was telling me, no, Tabitha, you're going to have to miss this one. You go ahead and go. And I'm glad that I did, because I wouldn't want Yaya to go through that by herself. Josh, how's it going? You like the hot weather, Victor? Enjoy it and praise God every day. It's okay, James. It's all right. You know, anybody that has pets, you know that they come and they spend their time with you, and sometimes they leave a little bit early. Sometimes they leave a little bit early. You're not a winter person? As painful as it is, I tell God, thank you, because you allowed us to have them, even though we didn't keep them as long as we want to, but they are little gifts. Marnie is a little gift, Ilse is a little gift, and sometimes they gotta make their exit a little bit early. Ron's welcome in. Oh, you guys are definitely cheering me up. You guys are definitely. Tabby Land always cheers me up. How you doing, Bible? Thank you, Gary, for the compliment. My coffee cold. Thank you, James. I missed you guys too last night. I'm doing good. WJR, how are you? From West Papua. How's it going over there? I know, Michelle. Thank you guys for your kind words. You already know. Welcome in. Thank y'all for your words. Passing away, yeah. For a $25 question, sure. Just a tuna salad hero. Tuna salad hero. That sounds good. What do you have on the hero? Just the tuna salad? Like you put anything veggies on there, or they mix in the? No, I'm in America, rival. Yo-Yo made a sandwich this morning. She came. She said, "Mama, you want a bite of my sandwich?" I said, "No, I'm okay." It did look. You can scroll back and answer within 10 seconds. Can I have help? I can't scroll back. Jordan, how are you? When the time comes for my cat crazy, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Seriously, I know it is hard, Michelle. It is very hard. Can scroll back and answer within 10 seconds. Thank you, Jane, for the popsicle. Okay, y'all, help me because physics bro gonna be asking me questions. I got 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Which supplement do you recommend for B12? The B12 one? The methyl colo something? Methyl colo something? Butter pecan and B12. What's my story? Butter pecan. Butter pecan, banana pudding, strawberry caramel ice cream. Is it Doberman more? Oh, I don't know about that one, Webster. What's my story? I live off grid in a tiny house. I love God. I love my two daughters. I love my mama and my daddy. Um, I love people. I want to make people happy and spread love and joy and cheer. I want to be a better person. I strive every day to be a better person, a better mom, a better daughter, a better friend, a better Christ follower. I like nature. I like being outside, animals, the woods, the trees. I love flowers. Thank you, Alan Jakes. It's lovely to meet you too, Carla. Okay, physics bro. God wanted his bunny. I know, Russell. You like my hairstyle? Thank you, Alan. I put it back because I need to wash it and I've been lazy. I meant to wash it last night, but I had to come here. Sheeps and goats? I like them both. Neither one is better than the other, they're just different. A girl at work across the road from me was using a tool, made a rhythmic sound. It had to be a saw, right? Some type of saw. Peach cobbler recipe, $5.99. My mama make a mean My mom make a mean peach cobbler. I don't know whether they were using a saw. I wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to tune it out for this, bro. Tool that made a rhythmic sound. He said nope. Rhythmic popping sound? A nail gun? I'm intrigued. Oh, thank you, Josh. What did I eat for breakfast? I haven't eaten today. I haven't eaten today. Dang, how you doing, Mr. Flowers? Yeah, we doing movie night, so if you got suggestions, James. Nail gun. Milton, welcome in. I thought about getting a nail gun so I can build stuff out in the woods. They expensive though. Pow, 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 pow. Because sometimes I get like scrap wood and stuff, and I thought maybe I could build a little shack or something. Jeffrey, how you doing? How's it going, Mr. Flowers? I'm up to $50. Woohoo! Like cheesy pastas better than cheesy noodles? I like cheesy pastas. Cheesy pastas. Some fruit? Yeah, I'll eat some fruit. I just wasn't feeling very hungry when I got up. My eyes feel kind of heavy still. James, thank you for the roses. 6 nail guns, all different sizes? Really? Do people ever hurt themselves with the nail guns? Okay, this is a toughie. Alright. What type of movie do you like? Sci-fi? I like all of that. Sci-fi, drama, love. I like documentaries too. I enjoy watching documentaries. Yeah, we doing movie night tonight, 8:30. I can't dual stream it on YouTube because of the copyright. I'm waiting on my partnership. I'm not trying to get no strikes. During the World Cup, we saw fans from a certain country act like they were rowing a boat. I didn't pay attention to any of that. I do, Josh, but I don't watch those. Norway? What is your favorite cake? Chocolate cake. Shane, thank you, Shane. I didn't pay attention to any of the World Cup. I didn't watch nothing, not a single game. My mom watched some of it. I think I watched the last game, bits and pieces of it, but and I like soccer, but I was just busy doing other stuff. I smell somebody's perfume. Shame. Yeah, I didn't watch any of it. I'm always doing stuff, you know. When I get out the live, then I gotta work. I guess I could have listened to it. Jeffrey, welcome in. They became famous because of that row your boat. Row your butt. I changed the song a little bit because Yo-Yo thought it said butt. Row your butt gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Vice Returns, how you doing? Thank you, Jeffrey, for the love you. Thank you for the gift. Have you heard that version? Row your butt. Man, Mike, why you gotta do that? I see what you did there, Mike. He gonna send me a corn, calling me corny. That's not funny, Mike. Jeffrey, thank you for the metamorphosis. I appreciate you, Mike. That's not funny. Okay, let's shoot for 100. Make homemade mozzarella cheese. I've seen it done. I've never tried to do it. I'm doing good. Trigger, how you doing? Jeffrey, thank you for sharing the live. Thank you, Jane, for the metamorphosis. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. I hope you have a lovely day too. God bless you. Am I really as sweet as I sound? As the people in the chat. You heard a different version? What's it, Janice? There's a row your boat gently down the stream. If I don't even remember. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily. Life is but a dream. I had to think about it. How's it going, Michael? Michael with the red shirt. Gemini 9-1. She's even sweeter than she sounds. Which legislator is third in line to presidency behind Prez? I should know this, but I'm drawing a blank right now. Mike with the muscles. Somebody help me out because I can't think right now. There you go, Speaker of the House. I don't know. I can't think right now. Mike with the muscles. It has to be Speaker of the House, right? Yeah, that's right. My plants are doing horribly, terribly. My inside plants, they're okay. See, Brent. USA becoming Game of Thrones. No, we do it with my TikTok community. Even Hayden say Mike with the muscles. What is the person doing over there? I am a part of this church group, my mom's church group, because I used to go to the Bible study. And man, do they send 100 text messages a day. Sometimes more. I had to go in and delete. Is Benjamin Button playing anywhere? That movie makes me cry. Let me look it up. Thank you, Matthew. I love Jesus. It's on Pluto TV. Pluto. Rome, how's it going? Didn't know Benjamin Button. Let's laugh tonight. Anybody got any suggestions for funny movies? James, thank you for the roses. Thank you, Black Hawk. Real life. Wally World. You mean Wally? Wally World. Well, where the wild things are, we can watch that. What happened with the bunny? She must have been something was wrong. So Yaya said her little stomach was kind of bloated. They can't burp and they can't pass gas, and so it can be dangerous for them. Where the wild things are. Funniest movie I ever seen is Talladega Nights. Have you seen Semi-Pro Physics Bro? Nah, it got some adult. It got some adult parts in there, you know. That's why I don't think we could play it on the live because it's a lot of cursing, it's a lot of stuff. But it's funny we haven't seen it. The dog's purpose. She need a cat. James Ilse is supposed to be Yaya cat, and I don't know how she ended up being my cat. But I told Yaya, I said, how about we get you a cat, a white cat, all white cat. Yeah. I told her, I said the bunnies, they just so fragile. We don't know something wrong with them. Over 100, how you doing? It's okay, Supersonic. It's funny. I like Semi-Pro. Baby, who wants to love me sexy? It got Andre Benjamin. However way, I'm drawing a blank. However way his name go. How his name go, guys? It got quite a few people in that movie. How his name go? Andre Benjamin. I don't know. One of them. You guys know who I'm talking about. Outcast dude. It's Andre Benjamin, right? Yeah, Andre Benjamin. I had to look it up. Jeez. That movie is funny. Who else it got in there? You got quite a few funny people in there. Will Ferrell was funny. Love me sexy, baby. Who wants to love me sexy? Cold Grits TV, how you doing? I wanna do a little thing with you. I wanna do a little thing with you. Watchers, welcome in. What did I do special yesterday? I woke up. That was special. No, Wester, you missed. I think you came in late. You missed it. Yesterday was kind of a hard day. Justice for all, welcome in. We can watch Where the Wild Things Are, or if anybody else has some anything. I think I seen parts, the beginning of Where the Wild Things Are, but I don't think I seen the whole movie. Where the Wild Things Are. So guys, this Friday we're gonna be celebrating 500 consecutive days of going live. So we're going to Tabby gonna play music. is going to be, we're going to DJ Tabby that night. But if anybody wants to come up on the panel, hang out. And also, I want to do what Physics Bro suggested, but it don't have to be this Friday. It can be another day when we do the whole prom night. We can do prom night. I'll make a flyer for it so I can post it and let everybody know. You can dress up in your fanciest clothes and we can come on, hang out. Saint send me a link to the microphone, says for karaoke you can play your music too. I don't know how to describe it, but I know how it works. So I'm gonna try to get that. Fry Eye, how's it going? Get dressed up for show. We can all look nice and spiffy like Brent the other night. Brent with his tie on, looking all spiffy. So yeah, Friday will be 500 consecutive days going live. Twice a day. There were a couple of times I did 3 times a day. A couple of times I came on 3 times a day. So yeah, that's for YouTube, that's for TikTok, not YouTube. Tyrone, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. Bow tie tux. Tyrone, thank you for the Go Populars. Derby, welcome in. How are you? D-Rob, how's it going? How are you? Rebella Games, how are you? I have TikTok capabilities. I'll even show off my member then. Ooh, that's so cool. That is so cool. I have never ridden a horse. I have never ridden a horse. I'm out there with all those horses, but I've never ridden one. I can talk wifey into a cameo. Oh yeah, that would be nice. That would be so nice. Jay Prince, welcome in. Thank you, Tyrone, for the Go Popular. I'm in America. I'm from Texas. I'm in Texas. He's from Texas, I can tell by the way. A reminder for the Friday. Yeah, it's hot, subsonic. Cargo, how's it going? Welcome in. Calypso, thank you for liking it live. No, I haven't. The girls both have, but I never have. I would like to. I just never done it. Yeehaw. Yaya has always been a big fan of horses since she was little. Kevin, welcome in. At one point, I kind of considered like getting her formal lessons, but they can be quite expensive. And I was already paying her tuition for ballet school, and she was going to a very prominent school in the area. And yeah, I was like, maybe we gotta wait on that. So you're from Texas. We all. I'm in North Texas. North Texas. Hold on, guys. Hold on, y'all. There's someone here. Give me a second, okay? Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Is it lip reading time? How you doing, Stream Studio? How's it going? You're in Southeast Texas, Houston? It's okay, 13. Asian country? I have never been, but I would like to. Which one would I choose? Oh, Japan. I would like to go to Japan. Nepal. Spencer, welcome back in. Canada 6 gold, Nigeria 6 gold, England 5 gold medal. Charlene, welcome in. 18 gold medals for Australia. Hold on, y'all. Okay, welcome in. Yeehaw. Thank you, James, for the hat and mustache. Living on a big island big enough to feed yourself and family and friends. A big island? Yeah, I could see. You're the woman I love to marry. How come you say that? What if I'm not nice? What if I'm mean and you get married to me and then you be miserable? What you gonna do then? What you gonna do? Louise, welcome in. What you gonna do if Tabby not so nice? What you gonna do, Tabby not so nice? Hmm? Lisa Green, how you doing? Robert, welcome in. Mike, thank you for liking the live. Mike with the red shirt and the muscles. What does it say? Queen something. What does it say on there, Mike? I can't see it. Yeah, what if Tabby not nice? What if when I get off the live, I'm just breathing fire on everybody? Me. You is the boss. No, I wouldn't want to be like that. I wouldn't want to. People see me coming and they just frown or they look uncomfortable. That would make me so sad. I want people to see me. They feel happy. You know, be delighted to see me. I need that memory wiper from Men in Black. My mama, the way my mama says it, you just as happy as a little lark. Sweet Serenity, welcome in. Sandra, how's it going? Chasing him with a knife around the yard? I wouldn't do that. Willie, welcome in. I wouldn't do that. Tabby is nice. I'm a nice person. Forgotten territory, do you talk to your mama like that? How would you feel if someone asked your mama that? Would you be okay with that? Your mama know you talk to women that you've never met like that? What's wrong with that dude? Ask me that. I need to ask him that. I should have asked him, can you? That's what I'm gonna do next time. Next time some men come and ask that, I'm like, can you? Mm-hmm. You don't talk to a lady like that. Bang bang boogie, how's it going? Can you, sir? Thank you, 13. Everybody is calling me. Detroit Coalition, everybody is calling me. Let's see. Yeah, she with me. She inside the house. She always with me. Marnie is with me. Unless I'm going out to the store, she with me all the time. Sean, how's it going? Her is always with me. That's why her and Ilse both got separation anxiety because they're always with me. Christine, welcome in. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put you on hold for just a minute. Okay, I'll put you on mute for just a minute. All right, y'all, I'm back on mute because the kids are listening. Tim, how's it going? That was Maria. She calling, asking about Yaya. What's my favorite color? Stone in a ring. I like ruby. I also like sapphires. White sapphire, blue sapphire. On mute because the kids are listening. Mike. Sunday dinner. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and green beans or peas. I like when my mom makes that. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out so I can call Maria back and let her know what happened and everything. I like emeralds too. I'll be back on tonight on TikTok for movie night. Thank you guys for helping cheering me up today. I appreciate it. You guys have really brightened my day. And I really, really appreciate your love and your kind words and checking on me. I might be back on in a little bit on YouTube to do the word hurdle. So if y'all are around, are you free? You want to come hang out with me for a little bit? Just so I can continue to keep my watch hours up since I missed last night and the night before. I hope everyone has a wonderful and blessed day. I pray whatever you do today, you do it with a smile on your face and love in your heart. Keep Yaya and Yo-Yo and me in your prayers. And it'll be movie night. Thank you, Mike and Brent. Keeping Tabiland safe. Thank you, Mr. Ambassador, for hanging out with us. Thank you, James. Thank you, Russell. Thank you, Michelle, Webster, Tim, everybody in Tabiland. I appreciate you. Supersonic. All right, y'all. I'll be back tonight for movie night. But I might come back on YouTube for a little bit, do the word hurdle. So, all right, y'all. God bless you. Have a good day.